don't want to act right, Big Mama got 4, 5 of these boys gonna act you right.
Right.
Right? They gonna learn your ass something. They ain't gonna teach you. They gonna learn your ass something.
Yeah.
You know? And then this is the problem that they didn't expect. Because when they called the Baron, that's the worst motherfucker. This nigga got to leave the crossroads, ushering the dead, to come to the physical world and deal with this mortal ass bullshit. Right? So they don't like to call him because he's unruly, incorrigible. Can't nobody make this nigga do shit. He only gonna do what Big Mama and Mama said. He don't give a fuck what y'all think. Right? So she said, find the imposters on the land, flip their ass out in the open. Tell them what we was doing, give them the blueprint of the motherfucking operation so that all of the people on the land, from the land, know there's imposters on the land, and we rallying together in order to purge the land.
Yes, sir.
Right? So all contracts forgiven in the Jubilee year. I mean, that shit is a wrap. And not only is all contracts, but all debts is canceled. Right? So you got this motherfucking actress pretending to be Queen Elizabeth dead ass, right? And the motherfuckers can't even see the difference because she's a lookalike. They think it's the same bitch. The Queen been dead. When the crest fell off the gate of Buckingham Palace, she was what you would call El Muerte, the dead. She's no longer in physical form, but here they got these motherfucking lookalike actresses that they've been using for the last 10 years to make public appearances as if it was Elizabeth or a lizard bitch. Goddamn lizard bitch. Right? So now here we sitting here telling people on the land, hey, this shit over with. We on the Juneteenth campaign to alert y'all that it's over with. That's all we doing now.
Right. And let me tell y'all something, man, because you know ISIS really sent y'all on a dummy mission to Oshun. Let me tell you something about Oshun. One thing that people in the practice will tell you, don't go to Oshun crying because she'll give you something to cry about.
Oh, yes.
Don't go to Oshun with all that because she will give you something to cry about. Understand what I'm telling you. That is Big Mama energy in this motherfucker. Go to Big Mama with some dumbass shit. She will give you something to cry about, nigga.
Oh, yeah, or give me y'all.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
All you got to do, you know what I'm saying, is read between the lines. You know what I'm saying? Read between the lines and have discernment, y'all. You know, our brother is giving y'all real game on how to spot these motherfuckers, man. And y'all have to do better with spotting these people, and not only spotting them, X they ass out the community. X them out. Don't give them no burn. Don't give them no airplay, yo.
Yeah.
But they'll keep scamming people. They'll keep draining the energy dry, sucking you into Mexico. Next thing you know, motherfuckers is disappearing. Y'all better not take y'all asses to Mexico with no goddamn ISIS, no wisdom.
They can go down there if they want to. I wouldn't advise it, but take your ass on down there and see what happens. Because you're going to get exactly what she going to get if you up under the bitch. And she, whatever she got coming, it can't be nothing good because she ain't doing nothing good for the people. She going to listen to King Brujo. She going to listen to Rod Hayes, and she come back and act like she said it. I was the first one to tell y'all. Bitch, no, you wasn't. All this shit time stamped and dated. Right? All this shit time stamped and dated. You late. You just don't want to tell the people where you got it from and that you sucking the life out of somebody else's shit to put life into a dead entity.
Right. That's real. That's real. And you know what? It's crazy because this is another thing. These people are so arrogant, yo. These spiritual predators are so arrogant that they think that they are the creator. They think they're everything. They think they're this. They have no humility. And so when they come across people, they often treat them as if these people are nothing because they're everything. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, with that situation, she don't even realize she's talking to a real motherfucker that's plugged into priesthoods all over. But she's so arrogant that she can come and be disrespecting. And this is not just her. We see this all over the place, man. We see this constantly over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got to be aware of that too, yo. Overly godly motherfucker that's going to come on here and listen to our people of the earth having fun jamming to music and be as low vibrational. Motherfucker, are you high vibrational all day?
That's because they don't know our culture. They don't know our culture.
They not us.
We pass messages in the music. We pass messages in the music all day long, and they sitting here believing that they the only ones get. Look what she tell me. Now, this is always a red flag. She told me she's the highest ranked angelic in the realm. I said, really? And I'm in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, bitch, you should know exactly who the fuck I am. You should not miss the bearing at all. You should know that when this nigga come, don't bring no bullshit to the table. Here you is with a plate full of bullshit. You the highest ranked angelic in the realm, but you don't know who the baron is. That don't make sense.
It doesn't.
That's a blatant contradiction in my face. Big Mama was in the back of my head saying, shh, don't say nothing. Just listen to everything she got to say. I'm going to tell you when to drag her out. Right? So I'm sitting here one day, you know, going through my receipts. People be sending me receipts. And there was a storm in the south, and it was close to Mexico, and it was fish raining in the street.
Ooh.
Big Mama say, flip the fish out in the street. Oh, Big Mama, I was waiting on this. No mercy. And I gave it to her, right? It's not personal. A lot of people will listen and they'll hear the vile and the venom and think that it's a personal attack. I take it personal when you lying to my people, misleading them on purpose, knowing that you ain't the highest ranked angelic in the realm. That's some bullshit. Right? So I followed the orders, drug ass out. And people been still sending me inboxes talking about, I'm glad I listened to you about ISIS. And then the other ones is, I wish I would have listened to you about ISIS because she did this, that, and the third, told me I ain't have enough money and she don't got time for me. That's hustler mentality.
It's yo, you know what's crazy? And you know, I understand that you don't want to speak on Rashad Jamal, but I'm just going to say something that I have to deal with clients, because since I came out with that Orisha video setting things straight, I've had clients that have come to me and I got to clean up shit that they've learned from him that be fucking their life up.
Yeah. So
understand, family, that y'all have to have better discernment, yo, because I'm telling you this from a person that do this. You know what I'm saying? Of people coming to me for these things with that tradition. And when a person comes to me telling me about how things have fallen apart in their life, things like that, and now I have to clean it up. And then when they start to clean it up, they telling me how thankful they are. What the brother Rod Hayes is telling y'all really need to take heed, yo. Because he's not telling you no garbage, man. He telling you real shit. It's time to clean house. And it's time for people to be able, there's reasons why they were quote unquote spiritual leaders, but they have been abused. Okay? They have been corrupted. There's a reason for it, because not everybody is meant to be priests and shamans, and not everybody is meant to be the old lady in the woods that you come and knock on the and she open and she's a seer with all kind of shit in her cabin. It's a reason for that. We the ones who help to keep society in a balance. But what happens when the people that are supposed to keep society in a balance start to corrupt it, start to lead you astray?
So you got to get that see, when you do the shadow work, you already confronted all of that same shit that they coming to you with in yourself. Right? So you done cleaned up so much shit doing the shadow work that when they come with the bullshit, your instinct gonna kick in. You're gonna hear Big Mama in the back of your head say, that bitch can't do that shit. She can't do that. She's not authorized to do that. Who gave her Ifa hand? Right? She ain't no better than these bootleg babalaos from Nigeria. They be hustling motherfuckers
in the inbox.
In your inbox.
Mm-hmm. Fucking it up with a real one.
A real babalao is not coming to you. If a motherfucker come in your inbox and tell you they're a babalao, that's a goddamn lie. A real babalao is going to be at his motherfucking place of practicing, doing his spiritual work, and you have to go find that motherfucker.
Yes, sir.
He ain't gonna be popping up in your inbox talking about, do you need me to do some money rituals for you?
Facts.
See, they take that poverty mindset and capitalize on it by telling you they can do a ritual to get you money for a fee. Babalaos don't operate like that.
Yep.
You know? So when they come with that bullshit, tell them kiss your ass, block their ass,
banish them, banish their ass. You know what I'm saying? And that's some real shit, man. You gotta really have discernment, y'all, and you gotta really start seeing through these people. You know, we coming into an age where you're gonna be more easily able to see these people, but you got to, like our brother said, do the shadow work. You have to do the shadow work so that when you see it, you have the inner courage to act on it and do what's right, and that you're not just wanting to be under somebody just to be led, just for them to lead you astray, because that's what happened.
Most people don't want leadership positions because of what happened to leaders. But leaders are not made, they born, right? And life is going to make sure that it teaches them enough lessons by the time they become an elder where they can give you the information. They can tell you, don't listen to that bullshit. Go back to your motherfucking family first. Ask your elders in your fucking family where y'all from. Most of our elders, they don't say it outright that you are native to this land. They tell it to us like this. Well, we got Indian in our blood. My granddaddy was the Cherokee or Iroquois or Choctaw. We was Blackfoot on my grandmama's side. They telling you who the fuck you is. You don't believe what the system tell you over your family, what they already been knowing for hundreds of thousands of years.
And that's another thing I tell people. Everybody, like our brother said, we from the earth, yo. Our people was everywhere. You understand? So everybody's makeup is going to be different from the next person. Everybody, where everybody came, is going to have a different makeup. It's going to have a different things on their origins or how they got here. You know what I'm saying? And when you start to understand this, you can dig into you instead of, going with some Hebrew Hershey light stuff or whatever, just because a doctor said it or somebody came smooth talking you. Go actually dig in, because there's a lot of confusion, especially like I see with like Hebrew Israelite communities and things like that, where it starts to get loopy. Do your own due diligence, y'all. And some people have makeups of different places. You know what I'm saying? Like some people have ties to different parts of the world. You get what I'm saying? Like somebody could have had Native American in their bloodline and have a claim to the land. And at the same time, they could have bloodlines that came from other parts of the world that added to who they are today. This is a lot of years that got you here, motherfucker. Not just a couple people. It's a lot of people that ended up for you to get where you at. So understand, y'all have to really dive into yourself. That's really what we're telling y'all. And allow those that are trusted in your life to help you along that journey. But ultimately, you got to walk because you got the 2 feet. I can't move your motherfucking feet. Rod Hayes cannot move your feet and just walk like you're a robot. You got to move your own feet and use your own fucking brain. And believe in yourself and things that the ancestors will bring you to know who you are. But people, hold up. Somebody said something real key. Vampires. Energy vampires, yo.
Yeah. But how does it work? This is how it works. I see King Brew over here doing this thing, right? I need to get in on that because he's making a whole bunch of people listen. I don't have anything better than what you have to offer. So all I can do is suck from you what you offering and regurgitate it like I came up with it, right? I just stole your energy, right? You don't want to put in the work to get your Ephah hand, right? You the one had to go through your initiation rites. So here these motherfuckers come pretending. We all know when they come with the bullshit, our first mind say this is some bullshit. And you know what we do? Ignore it. You know why we ignore it? Because the system said that you cannot possibly be smart enough on your own to make your own choices. You need somebody to make them for you.
Mm.
And being told that from a child to an adult, it becomes part of who you are, to listen to what another motherfucker say over your instincts. Tune in to your higher self. You can't lie to yourself, but everybody in the world, 8.4 billion people, can lie to you.
Right.
But you can't lie to yourself. Ask yourself the answer. It's going to occur to you sometime later, the answer to the question. The reason it occurs to you is because your higher self went and found the answer.
Yeah.
So when you see Rod Hayes and you say, I wonder if this nigga telling the truth, right? Now you coming from the position of I don't know. So when you said, I wonder if he's telling the truth, talk to yourself, self-talk. They told you crazy for talking to yourself. It's just your lower self talking to your higher self.
Go ahead.
So you tell your lower self, tell your higher self, hey, I need to know if this nigga right. I need to know if he on the path for the righteous or if he a deceiver.
Mm.
Right? Then something gonna happen totally different. A motherfucker send you a message out the blue. Hey, you heard that nigga Rod? Hey, that nigga the truth. That's because the answer has to come to you because you sent your higher self to get it. Right? And then when you hear it, you gonna automatically know, oh, this is the answer from my higher self. You don't know why you know it or how you know it. You just know it without knowing it.
That's real. And don't let people, when y'all start seeing the truth, don't let a motherfucker talk you out of the truth with guilt, because they're going to say, oh, look at our people tearing each other down. Look at our people doing this. Understand, before any revolt, they killed the niggas that wasn't going to ride before they went and got the oppressor.
Because you can't trust them.
You can't trust them. They got the people out of the way that needed to be out the way. Now let's go. Now let's rock out, because we know we're going to lock arms and we're going to ride this bitch out.
The proverb is this: get rid of the enemy within first, and the enemy without can do you no harm. That includes the shadow work first, because you got an inner enemy in your own self from your karmic buildup from your family tree, having fucked up people in your family. Right? How do you combat that? When you get those urges, that's that old family member telling you, hey, you need to go get you a drink. Well, I don't want no motherfucking drink. Why do I need to go get a drink? Right? Because that energy is on your family tree and they need to be corrected. As soon as you correct them, all your...
Hold up, brother. Brother, you want... Yeah, you back in.
Yeah. Somebody had called in.
Okay.
But as soon as you correct that in yourself, it corrects it in the family tree.
True. Yeah. And that's a fact. And as y'all linking up with people, realize everybody's not going to have the same beliefs all across the board. Like, it's things that me and my brother Rod Hayes may not agree on, not very many. But what we're going to do is we're going to connect together on the shit that we do agree, for the sake of correcting things in our community, because that's our role. Our role is warrior type of roles, and that's the part that we play. You feel where I'm coming from? So me and this now, if the shit that we didn't agree on was corrupt type of shit, then we never would link.
Yeah.
Because now it's a us going against this is what they call selling your soul. Now it's us going against what we feel is truly right and selling that short for the sake of benefiting or whatever the case is. But when you and a person both have a certain righteous cause, y'all can link up on shit y'all agree with. And that's why that's why you come on my channel and you see me linking with certain motherfuckers and not with other ones. And you will see me conflicting with certain people and linking up with certain people. And then it gets weird because people like, he's always coming at somebody, but damn, I'm always collabing with somebody. How is this paradox happening? Because obviously the people that we pushing to the side are not righteous people, and they're not in line with agendas that's going to further our people.
Right. So the paperwork is the paper chain of slavery. The Emancipation Proclamation didn't free nobody. All it did was instituted a doctrine called meritorious manumission. Right? So if you don't know what meritorious manumission is, you won't even realize your trustee status on the plantation. Right? Once you understand the trustee status on the plantation, Then you realize that Abraham Lincoln ain't freed shit. They just changed the conditions of slavery from private ownership to the ownership by the corporation called the United States. Right? All them contracts is up. The biblical contract was 400 years. The Senate had a Senate motherfucking review on the 400 years telling you the contract was up. Right? The secondary contract was the second constitution written in the blood of Crispus Attucus because the righteousness of the blood can't be spilt in vain. And it was a 200-year contract under George Washington. Right? The 200-year contract is also up. July the 4th, 2019. Now, if they telling you, ask them when the contract up. If they don't know when the contract up, they don't know the law of the land.
And you know what's crazy? They didn't want to let go so bad that Mississippi didn't technically even sign the signatures on their paperwork for so-called freedom until like 2000 and something.
Listen, that's because the paper was a trick to begin with.
Go ahead.
Follow the Dawes roll and watch what they did when they separated the Seminoles that looked like me and you from the brighter skinned Seminoles that they sent on the Trail of Tears. This is when they instituted the Dawes roll.